I think Jordan Walker is not just a young great player. I think he's a movement, and I say that from this standpoint. He's the kind of 6'6", 245 pounds. Probably could have played any sport he wanted to. This guy playing baseball is very big for Major League Baseball, because I think you could see a guy like this who we were losing, and I say we as in baseball, probably to the NFL, in recent years, athletes of that size and whatnot. And now this kid comes along, has success. He's 20 years old. That there's another place. Latrell Hawkins, who works on our site, he compared him to Dave Winfield to me, which was a perfect example, because Dave Winfield, I don't know if you guys know, was drafted in 4 professional leagues. Did you guys know that?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh
You
yeah.
know the history of Dave Winfield, the ABA, the NBA, the NFL, and Major League Baseball. And here was Dave Winfield, 6'6", could play any sport he wanted. He picked the right one. Major League Baseball, had a 20-year career, Hall of Fame career. This is what I see Jordan Walker being, like a player of that magnitude. And obviously it's early and he's just starting his career.
What can, guys like ourselves do more to help promote the game of baseball for Black players? Like what would you tell me to help me promote and help everything improve around us to further grow this game for black players?
Right. And you know what? This is why I started MLBBro.com, for real. Because this is to me, it's important. We need to know, and these young kids who maybe have gotten away from it need to know how important this game is into our culture. Like for us to act as if baseball isn't a part of the Black culture and Black experience is crazy. When our people, our families, and our uncles and aunts and grandfathers who used to pay double the price to get into Briggs Stadium in Detroit to see Black players, because the white owner didn't want them there, so they would double and triple the price, and they still would pay to get in. When Black players would come through Detroit in the major leagues or whatever it was. So it's a part of our history. Look at the record books and the contributions we've made, considering that we started in 1947 and not at the very beginning. So I think pushing that message out about the game, Lorenzo, is to me is the biggest part. We do a thing called on our website called A Bro You Need to Know. And it's only about 1:15, 1:30, but it tells you about all these players, not just, the ones we all know, Willie Mays and Jackie Robinson and Hank Aaron, but like a Lorenzo Cain and, and a Mookie Wilson and all these other players who have played and contributed to the game, to let people know, these younger Black kids and younger generation, about the stars that we have now and the stars that we've had not that long ago who played in this game and contributed. So it's really about that. I think more so than anything, that yes, they can look at you, look at some of these videos and say, hey, that guy looks like me. I can play this sport as well. Everybody's not going to make it to the NBA and everybody's not going to make it to the NFL. It's the biggest fallacy going. The NBA has 400 jobs, 400 jobs. And if we take all of our resources and people and just have this pipe dream about everybody making the NBA, I think it's a shame. And that's where I think we've kind of gone astray with the AAU and coaches stopping players from playing more than one sport. I mean, whoever heard of that? All the greatest athletes played multiple sports, but somehow we've gotten the kids pigeonholed into believing if you're going to play basketball, you only can play basketball 24/7, 365 days a year. That's nonsense.
I love that. I love that.